finish up another project. Y'all already know I stay on my grind. Young's Great Services LLC, home improvement company. Early in the morning, about to get to it. Today, I'm gonna share a prison story with y'all. The first time I seen somebody get stabbed. Y'all forgive me for the, all the glitter on the steering wheel. I'm in my white vehicle. Yeah, the first time I seen somebody get stabbed. But before I share that, I want to share something about rap. I used to be I was a local rapper back in my home, back in Mississippi. And I really believe it's not a doubt in my mind that what we had going on, that we really could have did something. Like, we've been around a lot of people, and I don't too much talk about it. But I got a brother that live in Atlanta. He's still doing his music thing. When I got out of prison, I was head first. I was grinding with that music. Like, we've been around a lot of people. We brought a lot of big names to our hometown. Rick Ross, Yo Gotti. Man, I can go on and on. Gucci Mane. I got pictures with Young Dro, Diamond from Crime Mob, Fox and Millie, Boosie. Like, we traveled all in New York doing shows. And we were doing our thing. We had the streets sold up. I'm talking about on the music and on the street, on the drugs. I can talk about it now. But that's one reason why I ain't gonna say that's the reason why we didn't make it. But my brother that lived in Atlanta, that's what he was all about. But me and my little brother, we was all about selling dope. And so both of us ended up going back to prison. My brother went to the feds. To make a long story short, I'm trying to say, like, we really had motion with that music. And I stopped when I got out of prison. When I got out of prison the second time, I dipped and dabbed, and I ended up moving to Shreveport. And I stopped for a while, and then I started back, and I started rapping conscious rap. I got away from the street shit. I got away from the street rap and the drugs. See, me, when I rap, I'm rapping about what I'm really participating in. I'm rapping about what I'm really doing. But anyway, so I'm about to get back in the studio, because we have a lot of music. Me and Paradise, we had a rap group called Two Lawyers, as the street sold up. And I have a lot of music by myself that I want the world to hear. I don't care how old it is. I'm working on a new project called Pain to Power. And I'm going to bring a lot of that old music back. Because I'm getting older, and I really want my children, to see what I was doing, before they was born or whatnot. So I just wanted to share that. So be on the lookout. I'm back in the studio. I'm going to be dropping some music right here on my YouTube page, and I'm going to get on all the media outlets once I get the ball rolling. So be on the lookout for that, and I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. You're gonna love this music that I'm gonna put out, I promise you that. Alright, so getting back to the prison story. The first time I seen somebody get stabbed, I was in Parchman. Parchman, Mississippi Department of Corrections. I was in Unit 30. At this time, Unit 30 was a school. It was a school camp. Everybody that went over there, they either worked in the kitchen or they went to school. When I was young, I was like 17, so I was going to school. So in prison, I'm from South Mississippi. That's Jackson, Hattiesburg, the Gulf Coast, Wiggins, Picayune. We all call each other homeboy, if you're from the South Mississippi. But Jackson, sometimes they consider themselves riding with us, and sometimes they don't. Cause you know Jackson, they think they you know. But I rock with a lot of cats from Jackson. Anyway, so I'm in Unit 30. I think we in B zone, and I got a homeboy. We called him Fly. He was a stone. I've been in prison probably about a year now when this happened. So he used to always ask me to rap. You know what I mean? And so one day we in the back of the zone. You know, I'm beating on the wall, you know, letting them hear me rap, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden he was like, man, I'll be back. Just finish rapping when I come back, you know what I mean? So I'm like, all right. So I get my pen and paper, I start back writing. So all of a sudden I hear somebody hollering, like, I look up. My homeboy, Fly, is chasing this man with an ice pick. With a knife, and you could tell like he really want to hurt him because my homeboy, he got his tongue out like he Michael Jordan or somebody, and it ain't funny, you know what I mean? But he got his tongue out and he chasing him, and every chance he get, he'll swing, and every time he swung, every time he stabbed, he hit him in the back, and blood just skeeting everywhere, and the man running and screaming and hollering. And this is my first time seeing this. I'm like, God dang. So I really want to stop my homeboy, but you know, I can't get in that. I can't get caught up in that. I can't get caught up in that business. You know, but to this day, I don't know if the man died. I don't know if he survived. I know my homeboy stabbed him about 10 times. Blood was all over the floor. They came and got my homeboy, you know, put him in handcuffs and took him to the hole. And mind you, like I said, my homeboy was a stone. And this dude was a vice lord. So I'm trying to figure out what happened. I never knew, you know. I didn't get a chance to talk to my homeboy, and you know, you don't get in prison politics, you don't get into that, you know. So I never find out what happened, because stones and vice lords, they kind of rock together in the prison system in Mississippi anyway. So yeah, that was my first time seeing somebody get stabbed, man. I mean, I was like shocked. I was shocked. It was crazy, man. It was crazy. So yeah, that was my first time seeing somebody get stabbed, but it sure wasn't the last time. You know what I mean? So y'all keep tuning in to these prison stories, and you already know I done it all for sure. Peace.